the Ukrainian territory by Russians. She was brought into Russia with a sack over her head, and essentially now she's on trial and she's facing 25 years in jail. And one of the charges that she's been trialed for is illegal crossing of the Russian border. And other charges are terrorist charges of war that have been illegally trialed, including a famous Ukrainian movie director, Oleg Sentsov, who...
Nadya Savchenko, you have arrested her. You have kept her for nearly 2 years. Stop. Release her. No tyrant has lived forever. The Russian people will turn on you themselves. Release Nadya Savchenko.
Today is a very important day. Today is the day when they will start to read their judgment. And actually their judgment can be absolutely unpredictable. They can say whatever. And even I want you to understand that it doesn't matter what will be said in this judgment. Even the judgment doesn't mean anything. Because Russia is a country to whom you cannot believe in general. Anything they're saying is just sound. They are just disturbing the air with their sound, nothing else. So if they will say that she must be in jail for 23 years, it does not mean that she will be there because she can be exchanged, she can be released, she can even just simply die there in the prison. If they will say that they're going to exchange her for anything, like today, for example, they asked in exchange for Nadya Savchenko, they want to build some kind of stations there, нефтепровод, what is that? Pipeline, yeah, they want to make pipeline in the exchange of Nadya Savchenko. So actually Putin, what he is doing, he is just blackmailing the whole world. And he continues to blackmail the whole world. And honestly speaking, I don't know when it will be the end of this shit, and if it will be the end of this shit. And what I can see that only the community voice maybe can somehow push governments of different countries like European government, American government to do at least something, because up to now all the governments of United States, of Europe, etc., all of them, they try to find some kind of agreement with Putin. They try to talk to him. There is no one with whom to talk. And the only solution there is just dismission of Putin. And how he can be dismissed, I don't know how he can be dismissed, because yes, in Russia it was one power which could somehow call people for the protest. It was party of Parnas, which was led by Boris Nemtsov, but he was killed. He was killed just to stop the protest. And at the moment, majority of Russians, they are scared. And majority of Russians, they scared or they believe. So I don't know if someone in Russia can stop Putin. But because still there are very small amount of people who still in Russia still going out in the streets and protest. That's why today in these balloons I put not only just blue and yellow colors, but also white, because white is the color of Russian protest. There are very few people who are still brave and courageous to protest, to go out in the street. Very small amount of them. But they do exist. That's why it's white color here. And what I want to do today, I want us, everybody, to ask God to take Putin somehow, somewhere. That's why I made this placard where it's written, Putin out of Ukraine, Putin out of Russia, Putin go to hell. Actually, 2 years ago we had been here, it was a big protest against the occupation of Crimea. And now there are 2 years of occupation of Crimea. A year ago we had been here a little bit further down. We protested kidnapping of Nadya Savchenko. 18 months and she's still in jail. I don't know, I want just to ask the sky to do something and somehow to help us. And we shall do it. Yes, at the moment, as you know, it is very difficult to reach the point of the trial because a few days ago it was terrible air crash in Rostov, and all people, all journalists, international journalists who are flying from all over the world to listen this judgment of Nadya Savchenko, they can't actually be in this trial. I don't want to say they can't be there completely, but it is very difficult because the airport doesn't work. Airport in Rostov, so they have to fly somewhere to Krasnodar or Mineralные Vody or somewhere else, and then to take car or bus or taxi or train or dogs or deers, I don't know, whatever, to go to see Nadya. And there is one more thing, many supporters of Nadezhda, they are just simply not allowed to be in Russia. Like, for example, sister of Nadezhda, she is already there. We know that she is there, but there is a criminal case which created already against her, so no one knows how it may finish. What I want to say, it is very difficult to say how all this will end for Nadezhda. And I want all of us to continue support her, because even if it will be good judgment for her, no one knows what it will be at the end. And we have a lot of other people in the Russian jails. There is a case which now in Chechnya, there are 2 Ukrainians who are in front of Chechenian trial with a completely bullshitting accusation which is going just against the history, against the facts which everybody knows, but they accuse another 2 Ukrainians. This is what we know, and we know we know about, Anton said, about 30 people, behind the bars, Ukrainian people in the Russian jails, and this is what we know. I'm sure there are many more what we don't know, and I want you, those people, still continue to raise your voice in the social net. Please write to the prisoners. Everybody has their addresses. Please write them letters. Support them. They have to know that even here in Australia we remember about them.
We had enough. We are here because today is a day of a trial of our Ukrainian bride, our first female pilot who has been kidnapped from the Ukrainian territory, was brought over to Russia with a sack over her head, and now she's on trial, in particularly for illegally crossing the border. We have over 30 prisoners of this.
Is due tomorrow, today on March the 21st, or tomorrow the 22nd. Legal. She's been held in a Russian prison since August 2014. Nadya has been on a hunger strike several times. She protests her imprisonment. On March the 4th, Nadya started yet another hunger strike, this time refusing both food and water.
Save Nadya
Savchenko!
Save
Nadya Savchenko!
Save
Nadya Savchenko!
Save
Nadya Savchenko!
Down with Putin! 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 Down with Putin!
I'll continue the
Savchenko now! Free 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 Savchenko now!
This is for freedom of Nadezhda. Freedom for Nadya Savchenko.
Freedom for Nadya Savchenko! Freedom for Nadya Savchenko! for Nadya Savchenko. Freedom for Nadya Savchenko. Freedom for Nadya Savchenko.
Ukraine. Putin out of Kremlin. Putin go to hell. Putin out of Ukraine. Putin out of Kremlin. Putin go to hell.
Let it go.
Putin out of Ukraine. Putin out of Kremlin. Putin go to hell. Putin out of Ukraine. Let it go.
In the random bypasses, what is going on here? Yep. Yeah, just walking.
Putin go to hell. Putin go to hell. Putin go to hell.
I just want to remind the random people passing by, wondering what is going on here, what is this group of people doing with blue and yellow feet going across that border. That's how ridiculous the Russian court system is. And not only that, Russia has occupied a part of our country. Russia released
Нехай його чорт візьме.
and Russia start becoming a normal country.
So good that we have everybody here to support Nadya Savchenko, but we have also to remember that this army, Ukrainian army, which needs our help. There are plenty of wounded soldiers who need help. There are plenty of orphans in Ukraine who need help. Actually, in Ukraine, we are watching the news, and everybody will know what is going on in Ukraine. It's a mess. Let's be honest, it's a mess what it is going there. So I want each one to be somehow supportive directly to Ukraine. It can be army, wounded, orphans, whomever. In 2014, about 18 months ago, we created fund. I know it is not the only one fund in Ukraine. Everybody maybe knows someone, but our fund also exists. In these 18 months, we used to send to Ukraine a little bit less than $50,000. We participated in different projects. We made special protection for the military machines. We made heaters. We bought for them special equipment and many other things. I will just provide for you the leaflet with all the details, and if someone wants to help directly, you can do it. Actually, we put all the reports straight on the Facebook page, and you can see who is the receiver and how the money was used, and etc. The name of our fund is Smiling Child International. That's it.
Nadya Savchenko. Now, John McCain made an impassioned address to the United States Congress. He had the floor for half an hour to speak to the assembled lawmakers. And
The world was silent up until some point when it was a little bit too late. We don't want to get to this point again. We don't want third world war. We want you to act now. We want to stop Russia. Russia is a bigger threat than ISIS. Russia has turned into a terrorist state that is in possession of nuclear weapons. And it has to be stopped. And it can only be stopped if the world unites against it. Small Ukraine can't stop Russia. Only the united world can. So that's the reason why we're here today. And as it's getting cold, we would like to sing a few Ukrainian songs and keep you entertained. Червона калина похилилася, наша славна Україна зажурилася, а ми тую червону калину підіймемо, а ми нашу славну Україну розвеселимо. Україну, гей, розвеселимо. Виступають стрільці січовії на нашу славну Україну, гей, розвеселимо. кайдани розірвемо, а ми нашу славну Україну, гей-гей, розвеселимо. Давай, український повстанче, в бою не відступай, а ворог атакує і преться щосил. Юнак кулеметник їх вправно косив, а лента за лентою набої подавай. Український повстанче, в бою не відступай, а лента за лентою набої подавай. Український повстанче, в бою не відступай.
Раз, два, три. А попереду кошовий, гей-яка орел степовий, гей-яка орел, наше славне товариство, гей, марширує, раз, два, три.
Nadya, stop do this because we need you alive. We don't need another hero of Ukraine. We don't want to sing a song that герої не вмирають. We want жива Надя Savchenko. Please just come on.
Надя, тримайся, Австралія з тобою, Сидней з тобою, весь світ з тобою. Тримай голову холодною і живи. Не піддавайся ні на які провокації. Ми хочемо, щоб ти повернулася в Україну і допомагала нам будувати файну, красиву державу. Ти нам потрібна жива, і ми тебе не забудемо, як не забудемо і всіх інших українців, не забудемо Олега Сенцова, не забудемо Кольченка, нікого не забудемо. Ми будемо виходити за тебе на всі площі всього світу. Ти тільки тримайся, бо ти нам потрібна.
Ты должна это болото остановить. Только на тебя, Надежда. Потому что то, что творится у нас, ты можешь стать во главе всех тех здравых, разумных украинских сил, чтобы наконец-то наша страна могла жить, могла улыбаться, чтобы дети были счастливы, чтобы родители были счастливы. Надя, возвращайся, пожалуйста. Береги себя.
Надю, ми вас просимо себе зберігати і жити для України. Не переставайте боротися, не піддавайтеся. Живіть для нас всіх. Христина Бея.
Тут українська громада Сиднея, ми з тобою. Ми всі носимо твої тризови на грудях. Думаю, що ти вийдеш з того, ми молимося і будемо боротися проти того хулігана в Кремлі. Тримайся, Надія, не здавайся. Приходи додому, приходи до нас до Сиднея. Всього доброго, Надія.
Слава Україні!